Hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Terence Chan. So I totally agree what Candy was saying, right? Don't take it for granted. And in fact, that will be my call to action tonight. Don't take it for granted. So, don't wait till your health is beyond repair, right? Then you start taking supplements or try to put a better thing to it. Yeah. So do something meaningful. So that's me. There's music behind. First of all, thanks to people who did the poster. That was wonderful. I think it made us look very good with the poster. Okay, so that's me. A quick introduction. Let me say this, right? When I got married, right, my wife doesn't know all these things that I do with my life. So that's me in technology sales. So I'm a sales director in a company called Blackline. So I spent my last 25 years selling software. All right, in technology. So you hear all things about AI and all that. I sell to accountants. I sell to supply chain people, the whole works. So in my life as a sales guy, right, I travel quite a fair bit, mostly in Southeast Asia. And during my travel, I walk there and again influence people, enable sales teams and all that, talk to customers. In fact, a lot of times you realize it's challenging because people ask all sorts of questions in the technology world, right? And I think some of the steps are missing. My typical calendar every week looks like a cake. It's highly colorful with all the things I do. Yeah. And then at 40 years old, I decided that I want to do something different. So I always been playing music somehow. I was a trombonist. That was my first instrument. Then at some point in time, at 40 years old, I decided to pick up the saxophone. Fumbled with it for about 10 years. Then pandemic came. That was the time when I said, maybe I should be a bit more serious. Paid some money for some serious lessons. Went to join also a jazz school called Grooveworks, and then we played at Blue Jazz at Haji Lane, right? I played 2 gigs. So the gig sounds like this. After 10 sessions in class with different people, you play on a stage live band, and then you have to improvise. So that's my lifestyle. That's not the thing I do. On the other hand, I also do a bit of karate, sports, and all that. I try, and I do a bit of MCing as well. So quite a bit of things I do outside work. And of course, at the end of the day, I'm also a grumpy family man with 1 wife and 2 boys. So that's me on the right side. That's us as a family. So as I said, when I got married, my wife doesn't know I do all these things, so it comes along the way. So that's us. So my work, like I said, right, the question you asked me whether do I have any health challenges and all that. Actually, I think it's mostly, for me, it's mostly work related. Yeah. As I said, I travel quite a fair bit. I attend conference. If you can see the detail in this slide, right, it's actually a whiteboarding chart. This is the problem that my customer gave me every time when we discuss on the solutioning of what software they should use and how do we put together a solution for them. And this is how my what do you call it, typical calendar looks like every week. Quite packed, right? And there I am attending conferences, answering all sorts of questions from the floor and all that. And of course, come along, all the traveling is food. So that explains the physics as well, yeah? So that's me. So for me, getting on board USANA, trying to, take on the supplements is important because I suppose that helps me to, I think it's time to clean up my health a bit, I feel, all right? So that's what I'm trying to do. For my family, right, typically I think for the kids, we're looking at things like that, a bit of eyesight weakness. So, when we took on the Vision Next and all that, they felt that it's something that they have taken on and helping them to improve their eyesight. They claim that they can see a bit sharper. My wife says she can see me better nowadays. So you can ask her. So that's us. And then, of course, we got this brains. I call it brains not working fast enough kind of stress. I think in all school kids, there's this challenge. So I think we took on the Cobalt Prime and all that just to help, I think, enhance some of this, thinking capabilities. And then, of course, I've got two boys. That's Lucas, my son, he's Sec 3, and I got Brandon, an older boy, who's in national service. And then, of course, my parents, old folks, right? Old folks' problems are very critical, very typical. Every time you cut a birthday cake, I realize they become older, right? So, not the most fantastic story to tell. But I started giving my folks some of these supplements as well, and I think my dad thinks that he's getting better in terms of energy and all that. Yeah. So personally, right, if you ask me how I felt after taking USANA products and all that, I don't know, because I'm pretty much a workaholic. So I spend quite a fair bit of time doing lots of stuff at work, and doing other things and all that. So like this thing, right, playing bowling, right, actually it's not one of those happy bowling days. It's one of those times whereby there's a company event and then companies say, okay, let's do some cohesion time. So we were asked to bowl. So basically we just self-change, go for bowling. It's basically spending time with bosses. Yeah, that's what we do. So, but if you ask me, I'm still very active. So I will actually spend time a lot at work. I spend time with my son in the gym recently. I still do my regional trips. In fact, last week I couldn't turn up here because I was spending a whole week in the Philippines, right? And of course, I still practice my saxophone on the weekends. And for my wife and kids, like I said, they feel that their health, their eyesight has improved to a certain extent. She sees me better these days, and my kids also think that the eye fatigue is going away. So I trust that it's all good, all right? So I give this, I can't pronounce this, but COQ30 to my dad, right? And he said he felt a bit more energetic after taking the supplement for a couple of days. So I think in every sense, I think it's all goodness. So basically my call to action tonight, like what Cindy is saying, right? Don't wait to the point where your health is totally beyond repair. Start something, all right? Start building on your health and well-being what you can as a family. I think that's important. So, and then of course along the way we build wealth together. And to me personally, right, joining this USANA business, one of my very hidden mission, which I talked about this with my wife, is about, we just turned 25, we just celebrated 25 years wedding anniversary 2 days ago. Okay? So to me, I felt that while the kids are growing up, my career is going in a good direction. I think it's important to build something as husband and wife. So some people say let's go bowling, some people say let's go karaoke. I say maybe let's start a business of keeping ourselves healthy and fit and good looking. And you never know, maybe we might get rich someday, but I think it's important to do something together. And I think that is the whole message that I want to bring across to the team today. Alright? So with that, I'll just pass it on to the next speaker. Thank you.